Thanks for tuning in with that on dude. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to That Honda channel. Today we're going to be playing with the 2008 custom Honda Metropolitan. So if you guys haven't seen this bike before, basically it's a 2008 Honda Metropolitan that I purchased for $400. The only thing it really came with when I got it was the tractor seat and the front pegs. That's the only thing that was really done to it. I pretty much mocked up all the little like rat bike signs. I mocked up the headlight on here. I put the LEDs on for the front tire and the underglow. Cut this Remington sign up for the gas tank cover so it looks pretty cool, and it actually does work. Put these plates on so I have some kind of a backing, which I regret doing because when I ride with the backpack it kind of hits and it's really annoying. Later on we're going to mess with that though. LED taillight, because that's all I had. And recently, the shock broke on me while I was riding. The fork end completely broke off the shock, and it bent. And I crashed the bike. Never wrecked a bike before. I was going 25, 30, pretty close to its top speed. It's a 50cc engine, and I'm 350 pounds. And the back wheel, when it dropped, because it broke, it completely locked up, it spun, and then landed over on top of me. But I'm solid. I didn't really get damaged. I only messed up my nice shoes and a little scrape on my leg. Really not a big deal. I got really lucky. And also lucky I didn't get hit by a car. Anywho, I did recently delete the stock airbox. And for some reason, it just didn't have power anymore. You couldn't rev it out like you used to. It barely goes 20 if you're easy on it. So I was doing a whole lot of reading. And this guy literally said my issue to a T on a forum. When you delete the stock airbox, you have to jet the carb. Which is totally, you know, that's legit, that's correct. I'm basically changing the air-fuel mixture just by getting more air, excuse me. Because it's such a simple carb, the change from the restriction from taking the airbox off to this nice big open thing, it basically just kills it, it completely leans it out. Which is really bad for an engine, that's the easiest way to blow an engine. I'd rather have it more rich than anything. But anywho, I was reading up, so the jets we have in there right now are 3575. So 35 idle jet and 75 main jet. And that goes all the same for Honda Ruckus and Honda Metropolitan. Same engine. So I only do want to jet this once. Of course, I have to tune it when it gets here. So I just ordered a kit. I think it goes from 38 38 idle to 85 main. Those are like the biggest ones. And then they have everything in between. Oh, no. 45 idle, 87 main. Yeah, there's like a bunch in between. And the reason I bought everything in between too is because I want to do this once. I don't want to have to order a bunch of different jets and maybe it's not right for the bike. Because I also ordered an NCY muffler for it, which was $187. Yes, half of the bike's price I'm putting into it already just in the muffler. And then the jets were only $30, so I can't really complain. Everything for the bikes, like maintenance-wise, is pretty cheap. You know, you can get a new variator belt and all that for like, what, 40 bucks? Get weights for it to go faster. Woohoo, 30 bucks. You have so much fun with these bikes, and I can recommend anybody to get one like this because they're so simple and so easy to work on. I mean, you really can't go wrong with them. Even if, say, you buy one with a blown-up motor, go get a GY6, put 150cc, you have even more power. Because this bike tops out with me 38 miles an hour before I messed this up and didn't jet it yet. Completely stock, it went 38 miles an hour. This bike has 3,569 miles. I have ridden it maybe 300 or 400 miles since I bought it. So I already got well my money's worth out of the bike. Because it's such a low mile bike, and the fact that I bought it so cheap just because it didn't have any plastics, I got a really, really killer deal on this bike. And then since I'm building it to look like this, it is sweet. And it rides really good. I mean, it has enough power to carry me around town, and I'm really happy with it. And the other thing I really like about the Honda Metropolitan and the Honda Ruckus, they're actually water cooled, so the engines last a really, really long time. I mean, that radiator cap right there, fun fact, that fits a Honda Civic and a Honda Accord radiator. Anywho, I also did paint the white wall on the tire. But let's get back to jetting the carburetor. So I haven't done a jet on a carburetor yet. I mean, this bike's completely stock, but I'm talking in general, like I've never jetted a bike before. I have jetted a lawnmower, don't ask me why. So it's pretty simple. I basically just need to get in there and take off the carburetor, which is attached to this tube right here. They do make a kit online for the delete for this, and it comes with the two proper jets that they recommend. But the fact is, I'm not buying their muffler. I'm buying a completely different muffler that actually I think would be a little more free-flowing than the one they're offering, because it's pretty much straight out, and the one they have is like kind of twisty, and it has a bigger canister, and I even think the opening is a little bit smaller. And I don't know what kind of air box I'm going to use. I don't know what kind of filter. If I'm going to go to AutoZone and get one, if I'm going to order a performance one on the internet, I have no idea. There's so many different things. And every engine's different. Every engine runs different. We're all at different heights above sea level, so all the air fuel is different. So you really have to tune your bike to your capabilities. So that's why I ordered all the different jets just in case if I want to tune it. Because if I rip on it and it feels like it's leaning out and I still need more fuel, well, good, I have 2 more sizes up. If it's too rich and I need to lean it out a little bit, I have 2 sizes down. That's why you buy more of the jets. Anywho, I'm about to drop. With that being said, I pretty much just dropped another $250. All the parts there on the way. I'm really excited. I am on the stock CDI box. Nothing's revving over. Everything's stock in the variator belt and all that. And something else I did notice, the Metropolitan case, for the transmission case, where the CVT and all the variator and all that is, it's shorter than the ruck. Now, the thing is, from here to here, it's really close. I think the ruck is like ½ inch longer. But I'm talking about the black part. The ruckus part goes all the way to here and goes back around. I don't know why. My buddy has this sick ruckus that we were putting up next to it. I'm like, bro, your transmission's longer. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, bro, it is. We put the bikes right up next to each other. And I swear, my case started here. His started here. His ended here. And mine ends right here. Don't know if that changed gearing. I don't know what that messes with since the belt's like actually shorter. I don't think that messes with anything. I think there's gearing in this. Could be totally wrong. Haven't opened it up. I mean, I'm a mechanic. I'm a really good mechanic, I guess I would say. In this garage alone, I'd say we've probably done well over 200 head gaskets in the last year and a half. I'm not even joking. We do a lot of flip cars, and got my time on some wrenches, you know what I mean? Anywho, so I have the possibility to do anything. I have a little cheap welder. I can weld whatever I need. I have all the necessary tools. So stay on the channel with me, guys. Let's build this bike together and see how it goes. Oh yeah, and since I was talking about how that shock broke and I really just wanted to ride the bike, and it's a little bit lower than it used to be now, because I cut a piece of pipe and made my own strut. That's the work you guys are going to see on this channel. This is going to be such a rat bike. But it does work pretty good. It's a little stiff on bumps. And considering I don't have any kind of like spring here in the seat, it's a little stiff, not going to lie. But I do love the bike. It's really cool. It's one of a kind. No one else sees it on the road. I get, you know, the 2-finger down wave from everybody on this thing. Of course I give them back. I mean, I am a biker. I do have another bike. It's a 2003 Honda F4i 600. Almost the same thing as a 600RR, whatever. This is more, it's more of a, what do you call it? Like a stunt bike, though. I got it all stunted out. I don't do wheelies and stuff. I can't. Or I haven't gotten to that point. I'm a big guy. I'm not really down for wheelies. I like kind of just going fast. I got the rush for the adrenaline. Anywho, yeah, I get all the respect from every biker on the road on this thing. I mean, really, you don't see stuff like this. Imagine seeing this thing coming down the road with you while your LEDs on the ground are on and they're flashing all the cool colors and stuff, and you just see this thing cruising by. Like, how do you not love that as a biker? Anywho, thanks for watching. The next video when you get here, or when they get here, the muffler when it gets here, the new air filter box, whatever I decide to put on here gets here, and when the new jets get here, I'll post the next video. In the meantime, if you've got any questions about the bike, feel free to comment, email me, whatever. Check out my TikTok at That Honda Dude. Y'all know where I'm at. Mint.
Excuse me, man. Did you go order the extra large?